Welcome to Harajuku, the heart of Tokyo's fashion scene. Known for its quirky street style, cutting-edge trends, and an overall youthful energy, Harajuku is where the world comes to discover the latest pop culture, fashion, and innovation. But did you know that there's something here that takes your typical photo booth experience to a whole new level?
Oh my god! Ew! It looks so bad. Okay.
Here, you can find these incredible photo booths that don't just take a picture, they literally change your face. Imagine stepping into a photo booth and watching your face morph in real time, all while keeping it fun and totally unique. It's an experience you have to try if you visit Harajuku.
I think it's going to make my face look very strange.
It definitely looks like there's an enhanced filter.
Probably many of you guys are asking this question. Why? What's the reason behind this Facetune filter? Why does the filter make the skin whiter, eyes bigger, make you look kind of like an alien? Well, it's more than just a gimmick. In fact, it's tied to deeper cultural ideas of beauty. Stay tuned to the end of my video because that's where I'll dive into what's considered beautiful in Japan and some beauty standards in most of Asia as a whole. If you want to see more video updates, remember to follow me on Instagram here at Brittany_Lee, and you can stay updated there. Alright you guys, welcome to my video. Purikura Land Nor is one of my favorite things that I ever got to experience while traveling. The whole experience is going to be in Japanese. So that's why I'm going to tell you, how to do this, because especially at the end when you can edit the photo, you don't know anything. It's all in Japanese. And just have fun and embrace and enjoy this experience. First things first is you're going to put your coins in. All these photo booths cost about 500 yuan. So you have to pay with a 500 yuan coin or the smaller 100 yuan coins and put 5 of them in. If you're there, they have a coin machine where you can put in your bills and it'll give you out the coins. So that's something to know right away. So after you choose your machine, you put your coins in, and then something really interesting is you choose your poses. So most machines you can have 2 people. Some you can have 3 or a group, and you pick your poses. So my favorite pose that I learned in Japan is this. And actually during the whole trip, me and my friends, we always throwing up the L. What does it mean, you guys? Does it mean love? Does it mean loser? Does it mean I love Tokyo? Probably. Oh, there was one like this. And then you go into the photo booth. It's going to count down. It'll take your photos. And before the photo, it's going to show you what pose to do. And it will say 1, 2, 3. I think that's actually in English. Or it's in Japanese. I don't remember, but I understood it. When it's done, you're going to get outside the photo booth. And this is where you can edit and add text to some of your photos. To be honest, it's kind of hard. And even when it printed, not all the words showed up. It did say best friends here. But all you can see is since. And look at our faces. Look at how edited. Look at pages. And there is a time limit or something. So you can pick 2 photos out of the 6. And then you drag it. You do the editing. It is confusing because it's all in Japanese. And I don't really know what's going on. But eventually it stops. You cannot edit it anymore. And it will print out of the machine. And that's when you guys can either download the app or get the QR code to see your photos more in depth. So that is just some specific things you guys can know while you're there. It was a super fun experience, so I totally suggest you guys to do it. Leave some comments down below. What do you think about this photo booth? Do you wish that your country also had something like this? And I just think it was a really fun experience. We are in Harajuku area, and Lexi found this place where we can take photos. So this is a huge room of photo booths. and the photo booth is going to edit our faces in a really fun way. We asked the worker for help. They don't really speak English, so I've never done something like this, and I'm really excited to see how it turns out. So when I went into this photo booth with my friends, they were completely shocked and surprised by the way that the photo booth filtered us. And I was shocked because we did. We looked like aliens and it wasn't beautiful. For us, it was hilarious. But actually in Asia, it is considered beautiful. The beauty standards in Asia are much different than the Western world. So when I just researched this online, when I look up the Western beauty standards, it's not as specific, and you're going to understand what I mean in a minute. Western standards is a slim body, but not super flat, so like a little bit curvy. Skin color, color of hair, it doesn't matter. They also say a symmetrical face with symmetrical facial features, and certain cultural trends or specific hairstyles and fashion choices. So in the Western world, it's quite broad. I feel like anyone has the potential to make themselves, beautiful by their own standards. And some people are going to find that attractive. And I think that's great. I love that. I'm from the US, so I also think like this. That's why I do my hair. And, recently I dress how I like. It's my style and I feel beautiful. The beauty standards in Asia are very specific to the T, especially when you compare it to the Western world. They like big, round eyes that have a double eyelid. So a double eyelid is when you can see your eyelid when it's open. So where I apply my makeup, here is the double eyelid. And actually, so these are the beauty standards of Asia, not just Japan. It's like China, Japan, and South Korea. And if you know about the double eyelid, then you will know that many women in Asia pay to get a double eyelid surgery because their eyes don't always naturally have this double eyelid and they want it. So they will get it done. In a couple years, maybe it will fade, so they will do it again. So that is just to prove how important this is to the Asian beauty standards. Also, a small and straight nose, a small but full mouth. So they like a smaller mouth with like full lips. Fair or pale skin, because to be white and super white, and I mean like super white, like even me, I could be more white. And they associate being white with being wealthy, being successful. And so yeah, now that you know that, when you go into this photo booth, you guys will understand the filters and you're just more knowledgeable. Actually, they really care about the white skin because I bought this sunscreen. My sister uses it in the US, but hers is actually tinted. It makes her a little bit more tan. So I bought this from Taobao in Chinese, and I can't use it. I'm trying to sell it or just give it away. None of my friends even want it because it has a whitening cream inside. So actually in Asia, yeah, you'll notice a lot of facial creams and body creams. They have whitening in it to make their skin whiter because they just really believe that to be white is to be more beautiful. Now, that's not true. Not everyone thinks that, but that is like a cultural accepted norm, I would say. And I even put this on my hand. You can see if I put on my arm, let's look at my arm, you'll see it's more white. Let's put some sunscreen on this rainy day. So it's sunscreen, also whitens me. Here's my arm. Here's my natural arm. And you can see it's a little bit whiter. And actually, I had another video before I put on my hand. But actually, the video was way too close and I didn't know. So I'm redoing it. But yeah, maybe you can see it's a little bit whiter. That's a little bit about my video, you guys. This video is short, sweet, to the point. I hope you had some fun seeing about the photo booths and learned about how to use it and how to just, enjoy yourself while you're there. And also, I hope you learned a little bit about Asia and the beauty standards. and you're just more, culturally aware, because I think that's great. And especially when we don't get the opportunity to travel a lot, I think it's great to just, expand your mind and learn a little bit. So leave some comments below. If you guys don't want to comment, then please like, subscribe if you're not subscribed, and share my video. You can also leave comments about things you have questions on or things you want to see. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. Take care and drink lots of water, and ciao ciao for now.